Hi everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be like super casual. Also, I don't look at the thumbnail that closely. I was really struggling holding those bags and getting a photo. The first time the bag was like moving, so you couldn't even read what it says. This blanket is really like out here. Okay, so you guys really enjoyed the last time I did like a super casual like Target rando haul. And that's kind of what I have again for you today. It's definitely not going to be as big as the last one. That one I talked for like a whole hour and I got so much stuff. This one's going to be a little bit smaller. I didn't find everything I was looking for, but then I also found things, of course, I wasn't looking for. So anyway, let's get into it. So first thing, super random, but I got this belt. I have this dress that has like a kind of, it's like not tapered at the waist, but it's like tapered where it has like that almost like sewn line, like very clearly a separation, but it's all like one dress, same color, etc. I came with a belt in that place. Like you're clearly supposed to wear a belt with it. I think I got rid of that belt for some reason. I just don't know where it is. And I feel like when I moved or when we moved, I feel like I just got rid of the belt because I don't know if I was like, whatever, I'm not going to wear it. But what would I wear with the dress? Like, I feel like I haven't worn the dress since we've moved here. So I have something that I like want to wear the dress for coming up. So I was like, well, I kind of need a belt. Like it looks kind of stupid without a belt, I feel like. So I don't know why I got rid of it, but I feel like I remember getting rid of the belt. It was also very like, this one's kind of chunky, but it was probably double this like width. It was a very, very chunky belt. And so it kind of was uncomfortable. So I don't know if that's why I got rid of it. But originally, this is an extra small, but I also just wanted it to like fit like my, like under your boobs kind of. Like that's where I want it to go. So it's not like my waist. I like held it up on me in the store because like this definitely, it wouldn't fit my waist, I don't think. If it does, awesome. Yeah, I don't know that it would. But I'm like, this could just be like my resident not waist, like a fashion belt. Is that what you even call it? So I don't know if that's what these are supposed to be or if they're just belts and because I got an extra small, it's just extra tiny. But I'm probably between an extra small and a small regardless. So, yeah, but I figured this would just look nice. It's just plain black with like a silver, like it's very, very simple. It's like one of the first ones I saw. So I was like, okay, I'm going for it. So this is one of the things I like actually needed. It was something I was on the hunt for. So I got that. And then let's maybe start with the things that I like truly went in search of. So, I knew I was already going there. I am mostly out of my e.l.f. Wow Brow. This is just the brow gel I use. I do use sometimes the Makeup Revolution, like soap brow looking. It's not really soap. It's just like that gel or whatever. But that I find if I'm in a hurry, that is like not my go-to because I feel like this is just like a wand. I get the taupe one because my brow hair is not that dark, but it's just like a wand with fibers and like a mini spoolie. So it's super, super simple. At the beginning, like it can get kind of messy, but if you're careful with it, like it's super, super easy to use. I feel like the other one, I have to like kind of be precise. And then I kind of also have to go in with my brow pencil because it's clear. So if I need to touch anything up, this is like, if it's all I use, great. So I wanted to grab some more of that while it was there. And then I'm using the e.l.f. I'll talk about these in like my beauty MDs probably the end of November. But I am almost done with my e.l.f. like misty spray, like setting spray. They only have one, don't they? Well, it's in the black bottle. It's just like the super generic e.l.f. spray. I'm almost done with that. And so I was like, well, I should pick up a spray while I'm at Target. Maybe I'll look if they have any options besides the e.l.f. one. I almost got a different e.l.f. one, but then I saw this at the end, which looks like glorified water, which I'm kind of here for. It's the NYX Bear With Me. It just says Prime Set and Refresh Multitasking Spray. So that's kind of why I feel like it's just glorified water. Like it really does look that way. However, I don't know. Like Gem is really stalking around. So on the back, it says primer, makeup setting, refresher, finish, hydration, like doesn't dry out skin, feels hydrating, gives you a dewy glow. Skin feels smoother, skin looks refreshed, looks rested, sets makeup, helps makeup last throughout the day. Like I don't need anything fancy. Like I don't need an Urban Decay all-nighter for every day. Okay, well it's not water because it's getting fizzy or it's like getting shaken up. So it's maybe more than water. But it just looked like something really thin that wasn't glowy because I like things to be glowy, but at the same time, I don't know if you guys can tell, like I don't have dry skin. My skin can get dewy fairly good on its own. It doesn't need assistance. So I like when you're in the store, I used to be like a person who would like look up reviews and stuff. I try to do that now before I go to the store, but like things like this, I'm like, I'm just going for it. Like whatever. I think it was $10. I'm like, how bad can it be? Unless it's like a really crappy mist. That's probably like the only deciding factor, and then I'd probably just decant it into a different bottle. But like that or a really crappy smell, anything besides that, I don't really know that it would put me up too bad. Like either I will just get through it or whatever. But I used to like look up reviews in the store and then like walk around and like see what people were saying, and like it's just such a time waster. I'm like, I'm just buying it. I don't care that much. Okay. I know that's maybe TMI, but I told you guys it's gonna be a long chatty video, super casual. Okay. So those were the things that I like needed to kind of restock on. And then I was hoping they would have the, oh, Gemma is being naughty. Gemma. Oh, she's like climbing on the humidifier. Not a good girl. Let's see if I can maybe lure her over here. I'm sorry, you guys. Come here. There we go. She thinks we're gonna play, but come here. Okay, I was hoping they would have the limited edition seasonal body washes from Native, which I've never tried the Native body washes. I'm using their shampoo right now in the warm cider and cinnamon, and I have been liking it. So I went to the Target across town because it said they had them all in stock. I only found 2. They had a couple shampoos, but I was like, I just bought the other shampoo. I don't want to buy another one. Versus the body wash, I feel more like I can rotate and things like that. But I'm like, I don't want to have 9 open shampoo bottles in my shower. I almost said fridge. That's not right. I don't know why I almost said that. I don't have like all kinds of open shampoo bottles, and I feel like shampoo isn't something I would like put back into my like closet after it's been opened. I don't know. I just like didn't want to do that. So I only found the spiked eggnog and the candy cane. So they don't really tell you like scent notes or anything. It just says like spiked eggnog on it. And the back just says fragrant spiked eggnog. So they're kind of like, these kind of wiggle, which kind of bothers me. I don't know why. I smelled this one in store. I smelled them both in store. But I was like, I don't know what to expect from this one, but it really does smell like eggnog, but with something else. And I don't know that I would say like a rum or something. I don't know what you would spike eggnog with. Like obviously I know people put stuff in eggnog to make it an adult beverage. But I'm not an eggnog drinker because it sounds gross. Like, why would I want to do that? But the scent is enjoyable. So it's not too foodie where I think it would be weird, because they also had the sugar cookie, something like that, some type of like foodie scent, but in a lotion. And I've been having kind of a weird time with foodie things in lotion format. So body wash, no problem, because it just like suds up and I'm washing it in the shower and I feel like it's a different experience. Anything more like oily, perfumey that would stay on my body for long term, but like a dry down, I feel like is also not a problem. But I feel like the lotions in the foodie situations have just been not going well. So I might still try and look for that one because I think it'd be nice in the body wash all year round. And then I smelled like the wintergreen one, which was like balsam-ish or fir, whatever, like a tree scent. And I was like, nah. But then candy cane, like I picked this one up right away because I was like, if it's peppermint, I want it. And it is. It's very heavy on the peppermint, but I think in the shower it's going to be nice. So I was like, do I get this one in the shampoo? Because I think if I were to choose one or the other, I'd get this one because this is like definitely my fave. But I decided to not. So they only had those two. They had all the scents available in the deodorants, but I was like, I don't know that I want my armpit to smell like candy canes. I don't know that I want to like reach past someone and they're like, candy canes? I was watching Carter Sullivan, pretty sure that's her name. She's kind of like a lifestyle type, also like enjoy your life, get your life together. Like she just makes lifestyle type content. And her boyfriend were like, she kind of does vloggy type things. And he made the comment, like she did something and he was like, are you wearing pumpkin spice deodorant? And she was like, yeah. And so like, that's just in my head. Then when I saw all those, I was like, candy cane deodorant, too far. I was like, I'm not going to do it. I feel like that would go wrong on me. So, okay. So I got that. I also picked up I'm pretty sure this brand is pronounced Frenchy, and, but it also says being Frenchy. I swear it's pronounced Frenchy. I could be wrong, but I didn't realize this is actually Ashley Tisdale's brand. I was watching some reviews on it. And I was like, oh, didn't know this, because I feel like this, I mean, like it has a huge display at Target. Well, at least one of my Targets, it has a huge display, but like nowhere on the display does it like say by Ashley Tisdale or like have a picture of her face, or like, I just feel like some brands are not very good at being like, oh, this is so-and-so, but maybe they don't want that. Like maybe you would be like, oh, I don't want a celebrity brand, because I know some people are turned off by that. But I liked her in The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Like I feel like I liked her in like I just liked her as an actress. I feel like growing up she was in a lot of stuff. And I also do like some of the products from this brand. So I have the hand serum, which I do enjoy, and I got the cashmere vanilla scent. They didn't have the more like summery scent available. They only had it in like the candle, and I was like, dang, I probably would have got a mist or something if they would have had it, or even this product. So I got the body and hair radiance oil. I think I'm just gonna use this as a body oil. This is kind of dangerous. I feel like I'm just gonna use this as a body oil, but I'm making a mess. I've heard it like rubs in really well. And I just, like, the scent is so calming. I don't know. I was like, I think this would be something nice to, like, add to my repertoire. I hate that word. But I feel like this would be just a nice addition, because I feel like this Smell Good body oil would go further than, like, my generic baby oil in my mind of what I want to use. So I feel like it actually did dry in really, really well. So that's what I heard, and I was like, okay, I just want to check out more from the brand, and so I was like, I'm going to try that one. I would have probably got the other scent, would it have been available, but apparently everyone on the east side of my town, they have a nicer Target than we do on the west side. Apparently they really like that summery scent because it was only available in like a few select products. So, what else? Okay, I also got these universal thread hair clips. I've been having a really tough time with my hair on like days like this where I'm like, I didn't take enough time to curl it because I was running late, but I also like want to like do something else with it, and I feel like I default by putting it behind my ears, and then I get like these funny hairs. I don't know, whatever. Like I feel like I'm just, this hairdo is very much like I have to style it or I look crazy. And I was looking for something that would look decent in my hair. I have no idea how these are gonna look. I'm gonna put one in. That would look decent in my hair, but a ton of these packs they sell come with like 4 and they're all different. That smells really good. And I was like, I don't want to put, like typically I will do this, like 2 clips. And I'm like, I don't want to put 2 different clips on the sides of my hair. Like I just feel like that's not me. Maybe that's super trendy and people do that and pull it off, but I'm like, that's not who I am. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get these, and they're like ribbed. So I feel like they're going to stay in the hair very well. And I feel like if I just pull one side, it won't look, I feel like I had it behind my ear. So now it does this thing where it's like curving. Oh, whatever. I'm just going to put it over here and see. Like, I feel like it's going to hold it really well. Does that look stupid? Be nice to me, please. Like, I feel like it's going to hold it really well. Maybe I put it like lower. I don't know how you're supposed to use this. I'm sure it's just for fashion. I'm sure some people like put it right here, like fashion. Maybe if I put it like lower, it wouldn't look so like obvious. I don't know. I didn't imagine it being this big, I guess, in my head. Or maybe how do I wear this? Somebody please give me some feedback. Like this is typically where I would like put my bobby pin, but my bobby pins hurt maybe I really pull it back. Maybe I do that. Okay. I just like want a little bit of hair out of my face sometimes when it's straight like this. I feel like when it's curly, it doesn't get so in my face. I think maybe that's what I do. Like I'm just brainstorming. But I feel like that looks kind of cute. It's like really pulled back because I can't put my hair in a ponytail at the current state. And I feel like if I put it in a claw clip, like I have to put it all the way up here. And if it's like an already kind of greasy day, like that's not the move either. So, okay, I'm feeling better about that than like 2 minutes ago. I was like, oh crap, I bought these and now they're not gonna work. But I feel like because they're so ribbed that they're gonna stay in your hair versus like, I feel like bobby pins really, I just have really thick hair and so they don't hold a lot to begin with, and then they really start to fall and then they start to hurt my head. Okay. Random, bringing it to the random. I picked up this A mug because I just really wanted to. So this is dishwasher safe. I thought it was going to say how many ounces it was, but it's not. It's microwave safe and dishwasher safe. And it might get hot in the microwave, it says. And it doesn't tell you how many ounces it is. So it looks like it's really big, though. So, I mean, look at it compared to my face. So I have my Scentsy mugs, which are probably a little bigger than this height-wise. But they're square on the top. So it makes it really hard to drink out of them. Like, you have to drink out of, like, the corner. So you do, like, this action versus, like, this. Like a classic just coffee cup. It's like at an angle and like towards you. So I really like the big style of coffee cup because I can get more in my cup. I don't have to do as many refills. I just feel like it's cozier. I don't know. So This is obviously a very like floral print, but I can use this all year. And it says A. And I walked by them and I turned around and I was like, wait, they have A's. That's kind of fun. I really want one. Like, I just been in the big like fall, like hot apple cider or tea. Like, we've been just drinking a lot of liquids, I feel like. So we've been going through a lot of mugs. Like, you know, they get dirty and then we put them in the dishwasher, etc. So, okay, moving along. Don't have that much left, so let's see how efficient I can be. Super random, but I also passed by and picked up this jade roller. I've never had one of these, and I don't want to like take it out and put it on my face right now because obviously I have makeup on and stuff, but it just was like, I've always wanted to try one, and I'm like, you know what? This is a sign. No, I don't know why I felt compelled, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I don't really entirely know how to use it. I'm going to probably like watch. I've seen people use them, but I was like, I just want to make sure like I'm using it the right way. And it does say to start at the chin and roll outward towards the hairline. So, I'm assuming the whole point is to like go up, like you're, you know, like when you do your neck, they tell you to go like up. Like, I think I read something like, you know, start here and like go this way. So, but also they said like start here and go out. So like this way. We're gonna see. Worst case, I was like, it just might be a nice like extra touch of self-care at the end of the day or at the beginning of the day. I don't know if I would like put this in my fridge or freezer because I would potentially forget about it there. And also that would defeat the whole purpose if I'm not using it because I'm forgetting that it's in there. But maybe once it became part of my routine, I would consider it because I do feel like my allergies have been crazy. So I feel like I've been getting a lot of puffiness. So if it helps with that, then great, but obviously I need to remember to use it. Okay, I picked up 2 of these Solly Notes perfumes. I got the Amande, which is the almond, and it says the notes are passion fruit, almond, jasmine, sandal, like sandalwood maybe, I don't know, it just says sandal, and vanilla. I don't know anything about these, but they had testers, and so I sprayed them on myself and walked around the store, and then this one I was like, ooh, I don't know, and then I kept smelling it on myself as I walked around the store, and I went back and grabbed it, and then I just got the vanilla, which says the notes are white flowers of vanilla, tonka bean, vanilla is another base note. This one is just like such a basic vanilla. I like kind of sprayed them like right here. So I've washed my hands kind of too much, so they're kind of gone. But this one just smelled like a really basic vanilla. And so I was like, this will go with anything. This is a definite yes. This one I couldn't stop smelling on myself because I did like one on each wrist, like, you know, right here kind of. And so I was like, oh, okay, I have to go back because it just smelled so good. So I'm really excited about those. They were $20, which for their size is a good deal because they're like a really decent size, but can I tell you, naturally, I cannot. I mean, they're like essentially the size of this bottle. They had full-size testers. Oh, they're 50 mils. They're 50 mils. This is 120 mils. So they're probably, you know, like a little bit under half. Like, they're a really decent size for $20. I do wish they had like a smaller half size for 10 or a sampler for 5. Like, that would have been amazing, but whatever. Like, I went for it. On an end cap, they had these limited edition EOS holiday lip balms, and one of them is Candy Cane Swirl, and one of them is Brown Sugar Souffle. I really like the EOS lip balms, and I thought these were fun because they're festive holiday. And they have like a little gifting thing on the back. I didn't realize that. It's just like to and from. Jem's gonna try and attack this bag. The candy cane swirl says Winter Magic, melted white chocolate, and crumbly crushed candy canes. The brown sugar souffle says Getting Cozy by the Tree, warm rising cake, and glittering brown sugar. So I'm assuming the purple one is the brown sugar souffle, but I'm gonna use both of them. I'm keeping them both. Okay, and then super random, but also I went to Ulta and picked up, because they didn't have these at Target, which I didn't know. I feel like Target's starting to carry a lot of brands, but I don't think they carry ColourPop. And so we have an Ulta right next door, so I just ran there. Mr. Kong's mom was talking about these, and so I picked them up. So she was actually saying how they had these duos for $10, and my Ulta just happened to also have these duos for $10. And the actual cream in here is $9. So what a deal. These are the ColourPop they're lip kits. One of them is Your Perfect Lip, and one of them's That Pout Though. And the shades are BB Spice, which is the shade that Mr. Kong's mom was recommending. And then I also got Strike a Pose, because I feel like that's kind of probably more up my alley. I'm not going to swatch them on my lips, I don't think. But here's what they are. These would be such a fun gift idea. I'm assuming these you can just sharpen. I'm sure the shades go really well together. And then here's the shade of this. I'm just like a little bit nervous about this shade and how, like, will it not look the best on me? Should I put some of it on? I feel like I might just like do a little swatchy. Oh yeah, that might look okay on me. It looks darker on camera because my lighting is trash, because I'm literally in the living room. So I'm like, should I put it on my lips? But they're kind of, you know what? I might do it. How do I want to do this? I'm literally like on the fly here. I didn't think about this at all. Okay, let me put it on the top, and I'll put the other color on the bottom, and then I'll try and wipe them off because I might look crazy. So, ooh. Oh my gosh. She said your lips were better, but that might be like literally perfect. Okay, sorry if this is really bad camera quality. I'm not a beauty YouTuber. I'm into beauty, but I'm not a beauty YouTuber, so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna put these back because it's just a thing I do. Like, I leave everything in the box, and then I'm like, why have I not taken anything out of the box? It's just something I do, okay? I like don't want to touch my bottom lip too much. Okay, this one's a little bit darker because typically this is more of a shade I would wear, I feel like. But the hardest thing about lip products is even if you swatch them on your hands, they just always look so different on your actual lip. So this one just on my hand looks more like a shade I would wear. Okay. You know, I don't have a mirror. Oh, I've touched them together. Dang it. Can you see the difference? This is horrible lighting, so you maybe can't. They're not too far off each other on my actual lips. The bottom is definitely darker. But I do also like the top. Let me see if I could just like lift you guys up here momentarily. Okay, can you see the difference? Barely. I feel like they don't look that different. I'm gonna need to investigate in different lighting, obviously, and more professional applications. I was gonna wipe it off, but I don't feel like I look that crazy. If you do, you don't need to comment because I don't need to hear it. So essentially, I think these are like, they're called Fresh Kiss Lip Cream. So I think they're essentially like a lip cream that dries down to a somewhat more stable finish. Not necessarily matte, but not necessarily, it doesn't like stay, you know, it's not like a glossy situation. They're a little drying. Like, they're not dry, but I feel like my lips feel dry, but I also applied them on just like straight up bare lips and didn't have any like chapstick on or anything. I've really rubbed them together, so I feel like they look the same. I need to investigate further, but I don't mind how they look on my lips at the current time. I feel like they look a little dry, but I could have done more to help them. I just really went in. I wasn't prepared, I guess I should say. Okay, last two things that are really super random and really don't have anything to do with the rest of the haul, but I picked up these Pentel Energel Blue 0.7 needle tip. These were really calling my name. I'm like really obsessed with random pens and notebooks. So I also picked up this Up and Up college ruled journal, which was in the section with the like bullet journals. So it's ruled, so it's not dotted, but I felt like it's also like this, not leather, but like a cross between leather and a paper bag. So random, sorry, but it really reminds me of a paper bag. It's like soft, but like substantial and feels almost leathery. But essentially, it says the paper is made from sugarcane, a renewable source. I kind of like it. It's kind of fun. So this was with the bullet journals, like I said, and it's essentially just like a lined notebook. However, I thought because it was very narrow and kind of bullet journal-esque, it'd be something I could like easily throw into my my new like backpack purse. And I should have showed you guys the backpack purse I got from Target. Dang, I wasn't thinking. I got that a couple days ago, and it is from A New Day, and it's like their mini backpack purse, and it was on clearance for $7.50. It was such a good find. So I just thought this would be nice to throw in my bag, and either I might make it into like a knockoff weekly like moleskin type, where like it has all the days of the week over here in like horizontal situations, and then this side's totally blank for you to write like other things down. I may turn it into that potentially. I think I'm gonna throw it in my bag for sure. I only have one little like pen thing from the Happy Planner, but I have this nice like loop thing that loops around. It's supposed to loop around your like planner and it holds your pen. But with hardcover items, I feel like I can loop it around just the front cover and it's substantial enough that it doesn't fall off, but then it just keeps the pen right on front. I have that for my work, like take with me everywhere journal type situation, and it works so well for that. So if I had a couple more of those, especially for like my work bag to hold these pens, my personal like purse, I feel like that would be even better. But I need to probably look on Amazon. They don't have them in store. I've never seen them. I maybe need to go to like a Michael's or a Joann or something. So sorry this was super random and rambly and a totally me video, but that's everything I got. So thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to try and find the other native body washes I feel like, but if there's anything else that you think I should be checking out at Target, let me know. I feel like I have better luck at Target most of the time than Walmart. Walmart's kind of hit and miss by me, especially with the stock they get. But if there's either place where you feel like I should be checking things out or like some good things I should look into, please let me know. I'm really digging this lip at the current time. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll see you next time before I keep rambling. Bye.